urged the two warring parties in the oil-rich state to give peace a chance. Jonathan made the request at the 60th anniversary of the Nigeria Institute of Public Relations International Colloquium in Abuja on Thursday. Speaking on the theme, public relations, value reorientation and economic transformation, the former First Lady urged the warring parties to allow the present administration of Rivers State to run smoothly without interference. All right, so yet another call for peace to return. Like Ojo Okalu said, you say there is peace. We here, we can see people are moving around, but there is some kind of ongoing fight. There is some kind of war, and that's how Ojo Okalu tried to explain it. And he said, for instance, when people are marching on the streets and people are, making it difficult for other commuters to move from point A to point B, then that piece is suspect. It's questionable, right? So, Patience Jonathan, Excellency, has also come out and said, hey, come on. And, she's from Rivers State, by Beth. She's a Rivers person. And she's saying, what, please, let's give Rivers State a peaceful atmosphere so that, development can thrive, so that people can thrive. But I wonder what your thoughts are as it relates to that conversation. And third on my big story today has got to do with a conversation that happened during the morning crossfire this morning between Ifemi Andrew and the national chairman or national president Petran. I'm talking about Gillis-Harry, I beg your pardon. And, they talked about, if you did not, go on Facebook and take a look at the recording there. In it, you will get to glean it, too. They talked about the Port Harcourt Refinery. They talked about, Dangote Refinery and why it is difficult to get crude, supplied to Dangote's refinery. And one thing he did say that, stock was, talking about technical issues as to the reason why the Port Harcourt Refinery is yet to start. And then it made me think, and it got me back to that the conversations we've had in time past about the cabal. Dangote, some 2-3 weeks ago, I talked about the cabal, and he had talked about how the cabal had made it very, very difficult for his own refinery to kickstart. And then I had asked the question at the time, could it be that maybe they are very strong hands or strong entities who have made it almost impossible, if not impossible, for the refineries to even kickstart? Because look at it, it's $1 million business. The people who would export the oil, they would have to make so much gain. Of course, they will be selling in dollars, so it's going to be enough gain for them, right? The people who will then go and buy the refined products, then the ships that will bring the product into the country, then the people at the docks who will collect landing costs, all of these things. It really is interesting. And so one can help but think, my goodness, are we ever going to beat these very powerful entities or strong entities? We're still waiting for a proper investigation as to what really transpired at Dangote's refinery, but it is a situation that I wonder why Labour is not focused on this, and this should be Labour's major concern. What are the technical issues? Demand for expats to break down, the explanation to the basest level so people can understand, people can get to comprehend what these technical issues are. And I feel defeated in a way, because I would always ask at the beginning of the year, even towards the end of last year, what if the refinery works? And my goodness, June has come to an end. This is the 28th day of June, and we are yet to even we yet to see the implications of the refinery being technically completed. And these are the issues. I'm going to go to the phone lines right now. Oh my, it's almost time for a commercial break. So after the commercial break, I'm going to go to the phone lines and I'm going to get your thoughts on all three big stories for today. We've had a very slow news day, and so these are the big stories that we have for you today. Number one, there was the battle at courts today as to who would be, the Federal High Court today, as to who would be the authentic legal representation for the PDP. The Nationals sent someone, the state sent someone, and there was some kind of a battle. And, the judge had to postpone or adjourn the case just for the settlement of who is. But by right, it's supposed to be the national, right? I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying it's supposed to be national, right? But anyways, it's part of the conversation. And that was the first big story. The second big story, Patience Jonathan calling for peace in Rivers State. Your thoughts on that one as well. And then the third big story, the reason why Harcourt Refinery is yet to start technical issues, according to Billy Gillis-Harry, National President Petron. I'd like to get your thoughts on that one as well. 0817-923-0002, first number. 0817-923-0003, second number. And you just hold on. After the commercial break, I will come and take your calls and we'll talk for development. Also, remember you can send in your WhatsApp messages to the number 0809 0306416. So you can drop your messages there so you and I can have a conversation. Or better still, go on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH, and drop your comments there. We're live. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH, and we're very much active on X, Nigeria Info PH. You could also follow me on my own personal social media account, Dkalada, TheKalada. A commercial break coming up in about 40 seconds. After that, you and I will talk, and I'll get to hear your views on the issues on the review to station to 92.3 Nigeria Info. All right, welcome back. It's good to have you on the show. 26 minutes gone past 3 p.m. And time for me to take your calls as it relates to the issues on the review. Remember, we're looking at the big stories. I'm Kalada Kurubat. You can follow me on social media, Kalada. Good to have you on the other side of the radio. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, active on X. All three platforms have the same handle. 9JRain58 at 9JRain58. All right, so the phone numbers to call, I wrote them out just in a bit. So a reminder, first big story, legal representation battle at courts today in the matter instituted by Boot Party against Martin Amaewhule and others. And the legal representation battle was from the PDP. Remember, the PDP had asked to be a party to the suit, right? And the National did send someone, the state did send someone, and there was the lack of communication between the National and the state, and that was the part. There was a bit of a problem. And then there was the switch in the court, or switching of courts. The case was moved to Justice Obele's court, as requested by Martin. Why you requested it, I cannot necessarily say, but there was a switch. There was a switch in court. Also, you should put that into consideration. Second big story: peace is the path to the development of a nation. Let peace reign. That was something similar to what Patience Jonathan sued for during an event in Abuja. She's asking for peace in River State. All warring parties should shit their swords and allow the current administration run smoothly, she said. And then the third big story, Port Harcourt Refinery, my shame. I don't know if I can ask the question what if, but we've been told technical issues. The reason why the Port Harcourt Refinery cannot kickstart anytime soon, or maybe not yet. Maybe it could be next month. Anyways, I'm not going to say that. I'm not doing what is, right? But yet we've been told that there are technical challenges, and that's the reason why the refinery is yet to kickstart. Hopefully July, hopefully August. I do not know. But watch and see. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp 0809-0306-416. I would love to get your thoughts. This one says Labour is not fighting for the interest. Sorry about that network. Okay. Labour is not fighting for the interest of the common man. Labour is just interested in the immediate family, or their immediate family problems. If truly Labour had the citizens of Nigeria at heart, by now Labour should have been involved in the fight about our own refineries, also the high cost of commodities in the Nigerian market. Oyenuchiya Stephen. I've got Robin, and Robin is at HA. Robin, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Kalada, my brother, happy weekend ahead.
Happy weekend to you.
Audition of the refinery. I told you last year it will never work. I said so.
Okay, my shame.
Why did I say so?
Tell me.
How can the president stay in Abuja? Because he was threatened by Labour. He announced the refinery will work by December. I know it's not going to work. And since then till today, he has never made time to visit that place. And this is the man who told us that some few persons, oil kebab, they are putting the money in the pocket. That was the reason why he removed the subsidy, to use those money to better the life of Nigerians. December, this is June, like I have chronicled. When the man takes oath and he refuses to abide by that oath, it's an offense. You can't be lying to people you lead and you say you are a leader. That is not governance, that's not democracy.
All right.
On the issue of Patient Jonathan, Canada, there was one commissioner of police in River State here, one Joseph Umbo, who blocked a sitting governor not to access road in Port Harcourt here, Rotimi Amechi, who was the first lady at that time. Patient Jonathan. You cannot eat up.
Hello, are you there? Okay, I guess we lost connection then. Jude from Omuma, or Jude at Omuma, welcome. Let's get your thoughts. I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, this is Patient Jonathan sued for peace in River State. For me, it looks like Mrs. Patient Jonathan has realized too late that we need peace for development. I say realizing too late because he's the one, or she is the one, that installed the emperor
Jude. You know, I see.
Called
Jude.
the
Can you?
emperor.
Jude.
Because-
All right. Thank you very much. It seems like you can't hear me, but I've got to move on. And this one says, good. It's afternoon. Good afternoon, Canada. Mrs. Patience, Jonathan is the major cause of River State crisis. In 2013, she went against River's will in supporting another Equerry man after the tenure of Rotimi Amechi, an Equerry man. She should better call here some wicked order. Emeka Kennedy, thanks. All right. This one says, good afternoon. PDP has lost relevance in Nigerian politics. The major opposition party now is the Labour Party. The governor should forget about PDP and focus on good governance. Route happiness from Rundele. All right. This one says, Canada, good afternoon. I expected Patience Jonathan to explicitly condemn Wike as the one responsible for the trouble in the state than a vague call for peace in the state. She should call this spade a spade, DK Port Harcourt. Okay, all right then. I've got Gift from Yenegua. Gift, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, my brother. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
As far as I'm concerned, you are trying your possible best. Let me go now straight to the point. Our mother, what she did yesterday was the perfect thing to do. I am not perfect. She is not perfect. But the truth of the matter, she did what she was supposed to do at her then, and that was the right thing. And today, she is calling on peace. That all sides should just forget about quarrel and fight. And this is what I was doing from the beginning. But it was as if those who are playing for that sorry to use this word on air, as if you don't even know what to do. A particular set of persons have been arrogating power to themselves, talking here and there. And when this
gift, you know what I would always say? Just go to your thoughts and leave what other people are saying. I don't want to be doing hearsay on the show.
Talking about what is playing out. The reason for that call of peace, I said I welcome the idea. All of you, your opponent is calling for peace. Then you will stand to see the end of the
all right, thank you very much, Gift from Yenegua, from D-Line. I greet you, Frank.
Yeah, let me comment on the comment made by our former First Lady, Bishop Jonathan, that Wike and seem to give peace a chance. Yes, it's a good comment because the woman loves this state. It's our state. I always call for this program and said, let's give peace a chance. I don't know where this crisis will take us to. If we continue this crisis, it does not will go away. Let us think that one first before we think every day quarreling, this and that. Are we not tired of this crisis? They have governors and they are enjoying the dividends of democracy. Here, every day we are thinking, I make that. This no now. It is super peace and listen to Mrs. Rada. This is my comment.
All right, very much. Emeka from MOI. Emeka, welcome. What is on your mind?
Yes. I want to add more points to what the lady just said. If you come to look for a woman like that to pursue for a peace in River State, it's like a mother started this politics. So I want to on the refinery.
Thank you very much, Rida from Incoro. Welcome. What is on your mind?
Yeah, Canada, I agree with you. Yes, our former first lady calling on peace River State good, but she please call the former governor to order. Brought that man to River State to call him first because Governor Sim, I've never seen him looking for problems. It seems has all the power to look for problems, but he did not do it. So she should call the former governor and his people to order so that peace will reign in River State. Her name is Mama Peace. So when she called the former governor to order, peace will reign in River State. Team is very good. Thank you.
All righty, Dad. Thank you very much. Keep those calls coming in. Let's take this one. 92.3 Nigerian for what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, please.
This is the voice of Alex calling from Onega, River State.
Alex, who's at Onelga. Welcome. Good to hear from you.
I want to go straight to what the former first lady, Ms. President Jonathan, said about we need peace in River State. That is quite true. Why saying this pattern? I know that time is too late. No matter time. Stress, she who pressed this in general knows actually to speak and the solution with quality. So it's not enough for her to say that we need peace in Rivers State. Yes, let's follow it with action. That's the only contribution to put.
All right, thank you very much. I'll be from show what is on your mind. I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, Canada man of the people.
Like you, 80.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes, straight to Madam Patient. I want to tell her to talk to her boy to stop causing the problem. You see, when this woman and the then president supported Wike to become the governor of Rivers State, we all supported Wike. Wike governor. The government then not give much to do what is also to do for the river people, and then it goes. So for me, advice to go to Wike straight. You should call Wike by name. You shouldn't make a general statement. Call Wike, tell him give peace a chance in River State.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Barry, Ajib Estate. Ajib Estate, welcome to the show. What is on your mind here from you? Yeah, good afternoon. Okay.
Like what our former patient Jonathan have said, I think he is right. Correct. But I will still let her know that for all this while she has been keeping quiet. Thank God she has broken silence. I think she knows more than every one of us how she brought me to but let her also talk to me directly in ways she brought him to university to governor. Because the man called him for now, I'm not seeing anything wrong that he's doing as a Rivers man. For now, I don't know tomorrow, but for now, this is what he's doing. That to commit trouble. He's a man of peace. Where this is going much at times. So let her also come to our former governor in order. Tell him what to do because she is the one that brought him on us. Thank you very much. Barry,
all right, Barry, who is at Ajib Estate, thank you for your thoughts. But I've got God's Power, who is now at HA and is calling from HA. Welcome, God's Power.
Exactly. Kala Dakuru. Exactly. Technical issue on our refinery, all the time technical issue. Is it therefore that they cannot solve that technical issue? Don't we have experts, those who read does mechanical engineering and the chemical and petrochemical put together? If they don't have them, let them go to Nigeria, no other places abroad to bring those which can technical. And our president to roll out 1 trillion for palliative instead of using it to solve that technical problem in refinery. That 1 trillion will not get to the masses, the poor masses. It will go to the people too of their brothers and sisters. They will share it there. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria. And back to our state. Listen, the call from our former first lady is a very welcome development. Let she find a way to solve because she was the person who brought Wike, and Wike brought this one. Let him put everything together so that we can have a peace. And judiciary, this is their shift. They are keeping Rivers State as ransom. Look at the local government have grown by grasses. I thought today they will make a pronouncement either for or against any of those people, so they can say a style of relief. We're in trouble. We are not having an atmosphere of peace of atmosphere in this state.
But I mean, God's power. I understand your concern, but can you really blame the judiciary? I mean, if a client is an accused or a defendant has got 2 lawyers. What is the court supposed to do? One is saying I'm the legal representative. Another one is saying I'm the legal representative. I mean, what do you want the courts to do?
That's what I'm saying now. These conflicting issues and other things. What let them settle it? That is bringing a ransom. They're holding us ransom.
All right.
Look at they brought medicine for, I don't know, that's immunization. They don't know where to enter and where to stay. That's a problem. And the coppers don't know where to stay and other things. That's not good now.
All right.
Let them sit down and do something reasonable.
All
So
right.
that state will be a state. Anarchy all the time is not proper. Thank you. God bless you.
God's power, thank you. I've got Richard from Ogini. Richard, welcome.
Yes, Canada.
Please turn off your radio set, please.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm away from my phone. I'm away from my.
Okay.
Canada. Good
Yeah,
afternoon.
good afternoon.
I'm a regular listener to your station. I like your station.
All right, please let's go straight to the point. Yeah, thank you very much.
But I have a problem, Canada.
Right. Yeah, I'm listening.
There's one elderly man.
Now we don't talk about Richard. Richard, we don't.
I'm not a politician.
Richard. All right, thank you very much. Let's move on. We don't use this platform to talk about people. We talk about the issues. So please, can we just stay with the issues? And that's Steve is going to be my last call for now. I want to focus on messages. I've got
Kalada,
Steve.
good afternoon.
Yeah, Steve, who's at Port
My name is Steve Mbo, please.
Yeah, welcome, Steve.
Yeah, I want to just actually commend our mother, Patient Jonathan. The husband came on the same ladder and preached peace. Because they say, who wears the shoe know why he teaches him. They know the meaning of peace. So, and they come to peace to River State. Not people who are in position, who want to contribute to peace, we come and instigate, pour more oil in the fire. I congratulate her and let her please work for this peace. We need it. I've been one of those people who have been preaching peace, peace, peace in this state. Because no matter how you look at how much big you are, how rich you are, how what you are, without peace, you are just nothing. You cannot exist.
All right.
So please let us abide and then God will say, let there be peace. You know what it means. Let us respect God and restore peace in the River State. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. I've got Clinton from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, good evening to you.
I greet you. Good afternoon.
And I want to also believe that we followed up this matter, the genesis of this crisis when it started. And I want to say that the elders are the reason why this matter escalated. Why is it that President Jonathan is coming out now to speak? Why didn't these people, these elders, call the two parties, knowing fully well is that it's an internal party matter?
But Clinton, we're not aware if she did or not. Remember, she may have called them privately, and we don't know about it. So we can't really say whether she did or not. Look at it from that angle as well.
We also saw where some elders, they call themselves elders, came out to read the communique. These elders, we are understanding where this matter started. But that how be it, we are calling for peace because that's the only path that we can achieve development in this state. That's the only way that me and you that are not PDP members can benefit from this state. So all parties should shift their sword and ensure that they embrace peace. Then on the issue of the refinery, me and you know that you're even tired of even presenting this matter because we're getting different excuses. Let the cabals allow the common Nigerians breathe because that's where we can actually get products and buy things cheaper in the market. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Muriel from Okrika. Muriel, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Hi, KDB, good evening.
Yeah, greetings.
Well, KDB, Martin Amaewhule should know that he's not the only one that has the monopoly of rejection, honestly. When he rejects one, the other party should go ahead and reject the one he likes. This is the same mistake Jonathan made with Jega. So the one he likes will suit him. So the other party should know what to do. Until they reject, until all the judges, they finish all the judges in this country, then we'll start looking for how to import new judges. Then Patient Jonathan suing for peace. Look, KDB, every problem has a beginning, you know, and Patient Jonathan is the beginning of, she's the one that started what we are experiencing in River State. She's the one that installed in this system. When it was even glaring that it was your cricket people torn, our sister was there, everything was just perfect, KDB. And she just installed Wiki. And then when it turned around, she just kept mute up to then. She did not make any statement. Why must she not make any statement? Why would she not at least once in a while come out to correct him? Call him. It escalated to this point, and she's saying, what peace? Is it just so say, let there be peace, and there will be peace? You think it's just as God know that there are principalities and powers, stopping us from using our crude properly. So that principality and powers is also affecting this.
All right, thank you very much,
yes,
Muriel.
Yes, it will affect modular refinery.
All right, Muriel, thank you very much. I've got to let you go at this point and focus on messages like I said I would earlier. This one says, Canada, Madam Patience Jonathan was part of the origin of the problem in Rivers State. Remember the role she played when she was the First Lady by forcing Wiki on the people of Rivers State and destabilizing the tenure of Amaewhule. Today she has left office and she is now a saint. My advice to her is, next time, if you can't stand the heat, don't near the kitchen. For the refinery, it will work by July by God's grace. Just believe. Do you believe in miracles, Canada? Simply goodness from Malakaya. Clinton, I think I just picked your call not so long ago, so I'm going to skip your message. This one says, legal representation battled by PDP national and state, who is to represent Honorable Martin and his colleagues. It is not represent Martin and his colleagues, to represent the PDP, just so you get it. So it is quite unfortunate PDP national and state arguing for who is to represent, whereas PDP national and state all these while since the beginning of the political upheaval started. PDP never showed up to handle and settle the matter. PDP has failed woefully on attack Clinton West. This one says, man of the people, Jonathan's wife is coming too late when the crisis was fresh. Where was she? Thank God, I believe you had to agree with that one. This one says, which one am I hearing? She brought Wiki and now Wiki brought Fubara. I thought they told us that we are practicing democracy. I thought the people are the ones that are supposed to bring in their... I don't get that part. Bring in the leader to rule over them, black people. Ernest Ramoji. I don't get the last part of your message, but thank you nonetheless. This one says she should call Yassam Wiki to order directly. The problem in River State is being caused when the time comes. Okay, thanks, Kennedy from America. I don't get that point. He said Yassam Wiki cannot consume what Rivers people will feed him. Is that what you wanted to say? When the time comes. All right, look at the message again. This one says, good afternoon. On Patience, Jonathan calling for peace in River State. How does... I don't get... Francis Oibo, please edit your message. Difficult to read. Patience Jonathan is the originator of this mess. Amaewhule wanted the Riverine governor after him for balance and proper rotation of leadership of River State and progress. Patience Jonathan out of malice, has brought in the Buwanya Samwike. Now she has seen a mistake. River State belongs to God and his peace envelopes the state. Ex-Governor Wike, your time is over in the brick house. Allow Sim Fuwara to lead. It is his turn to oversee the affairs of River State and make it succeed. River State would have been competing very well with Lagos. Goodness. All right. Let's see. Jimbo Baraye, the mismanagement and corruption of the previous government has really caused non-function of our nation's refinery. I have a strong feeling that a perfect change was needed for the refinery to function perfectly, for now to alleviate the suffering of the ordinary citizens, because it is worrisome and hopelessness for the same issues. On former First Lady, she is quite right on a peaceful approach on the stability of our beloved state and the nation. God bless Mama Peace. Jimbo Baraye, Caribou Nelson from Ogu Town. And this one says, Madam Patience Jonathan should honorably keep mute on Rivers Matter. I don't think she has a positive contribution for now. All right, I'm going to stop your message. I don't think you have the right to tell anybody to keep mute. Everybody has got, freedom to express himself or herself. Let's take that into consideration. This one says, peace is not the absence of a conflict. We need someone that has the ability to handle the conflict by peaceful means. I think that is what the governor is doing. If it is for the past administration, all these former local government chairmen could have been in a correctional center by now, putting allegation on their head, terrorizing the state. Mali AMS. All right, I've got a commercial break. Do I? No, I don't. I'm just going to keep reading messages. This one says, Mr. Khaled, I am Charles. I put it to you that these refineries will not work. If by error it works, it will break and quench till this Tinubu regime runs out. Nigeria does not supply quota to OPEC. How would they allow local refineries to work, thereby reducing their cash flow from local tank farms? I don't get the last part, but thank you nonetheless. This says, if powerful people are the ones that bring in governors, in this state, according to your callers, then why do we always criticize Lagos and Tinubu for always bringing governor when we here don't decide who brings our governor? NS from Moji is asking. Okay. This was his Man of the People greetings. When Wike was having upper hand in this crisis, Patience Jonathan didn't see the need to call for peace, so why now? Evans Port Harcourt. But can we really say who has got the upper hand or not? Can we really decide who is on top or not? I'm just asking, because the matters are in court and the judicial pendulum can swing any way. It can swing to the left, it can swing to the right, but it's okay. Entirely your opinion on that one. Okay, I think I'm done with the messages. I'm just going to look at Facebook. What do we have on Facebook? Let's see. Let's see. Simon and Day says it is so sad our government laid their foundation on lie, misplacing priority all the time. Jim Bobari, I think I've read your message. Femina Dora said, is it at the Federal High Court or Court of Appeal? I think it was at the Federal High Court. I do think so. That's what the report says. The report says the Federal High Court, because the Boot Party, I think the report said the Federal High Court. But we'll get a clarification very shortly. So I'm going to go back to the phone lines. I'm going to take some more calls. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. I'll take 1-2 more calls before the business updates, when we will get to listen to the business news. So what are your thoughts as it relates to these matters that we have as our big stories for today? All right, I'm taking this one. 92.3 Nigeria Info. What is on your mind?
Hello. Yes. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, I greet you.
Yes, this is Eric. I'm calling from Gokana.
All right, welcome.
Yes, I want to react to the statement of our former First Lady.
All right, quickly then.
Yes, I know. We're going to read the next of speech they want to make. After the local government chairman, expiration of their tenure, they don't want to respect the law. Is it the kind of peace that they will keep the law? Is it settlement out of court? Or is it that they want to further cage rivers resource? Or they want to look for a way to make sure that the governor will have lost his freedom? Anything like that, I think, for me, is not necessary. Let them allow the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria to take its course. Allow the laws that are, the cases that are in the court to be exhausted. And let us see the stand and the will of the river people. So not to like back and forth about people. And at the end of the day, you say you are suing for peace right now.
All right.
What is the time now?
All right.
They should allow the governor, who is in charge of the state,
all right,
to
I've got
govern
to go.
the state.
I've
Why
got to go.
to govern the state the way he ought to do it?
All right then. I think if you listen,
stand up and be very strong.
thank you very much. If you listen to the statement I read, she said the governor should be allowed to govern the state smoothly. But like you said, what says the time? The time is 3:58 p.m. Time for me to step on the brakes and bring your way the business updates. So do stay tuned.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info. Information